and look at them. There are 9 music videos, and we got some live stuff. 6 live videos. So we got our hands full here. Wow, 19 years ago. Not all of these say official music video, and the one says official audio, so I skipped that one. Man, none of these are even in this decade, except for the audio, which is kind of weird. Is there newer stuff they just haven't? Because, I mean, they have newer stuff in here, clearly. One take vocal performance. Some live stuff that's more recent. Man, I guess maybe they just haven't made any new music videos. Though that sounds crazy. Though I know they're a European band, there may just not be that, like, incentive for them to do, like, I mean, clearly they released an album just 9 months ago, but somehow there's no music videos from it. I mean, maybe that's just a Europe thing. It could be. It could very well be. Anyways, let's take a listen. Okay, now I knew going in that they're a combination folk rock bands, basically. Because we looked them up last time because one of their singers was the one that we covered, Fabiane. And I am still hoping I'm saying her name right. But, man, first, as far as I know, it's 2 girls that do the vocals, and this is clearly not a woman. So, slightly surprised here. But, quite the blend. Quite the blend. Anyways, back to this. I want to hear more. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the song. Now, I had to basically go and ignore the vocals because I couldn't understand anything he was saying. Um, I just treated him as like background noise. I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, if I can't understand that's pretty much all it's gonna be. Anyways, um, musically, I love the blending of styles. I think by this point you kind of know I'm very much into blended hybrid versions of like genres or music. So, yeah, it should be no surprise. No surprise. Let's keep going.
Keep rumbling
I looked up some details on the band while listening to that. So apparently their lineup vastly changed in what year was that? 2017. So all these earlier ones we're watching are like the original lineup. I wish these would say what year, and I didn't have to do the math from what 18 years ago would have been. Ugh. I know 2017 wasn't that far away. It was like a decade ago. So I don't think any of the I don't you know what? Since the new lineup, I don't think they've like had any music videos, which is weird. Still saying that's weird. Yeah, this would have been 2008. So well before the Switch. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna skip all of these. Yeah, even that's 14 years. Man. I mean, that's 11. And I think we might just. Yeah, it's also 11. We might just watch live. Man. Except none of these are very long. I think this might just be a really hard band to find. I mean, that's 3 years ago. That's probably a decent look, and it's not even in. Man, they make it hard on me. I swear. See, I'd like to do like one of these, but I think we'll look at least one of the after movies. Don't really want to do a lyric video, but I want to see something, with their current lineup. Yeah, see, this would have been when the change up happened. Because I read that it happened during the creation of Evocation 2. Oh, wow. They had an interview with Lena Scissorhands from Infected Rain 5 years ago. And Fabiane did the collab song with her, like, just literally a little while ago. That's sort of crazy. But let's take a quick look at these. Also, hi, Thirtimi. I'm gonna hope that's how you're supposed to say that. I would have to add them to my list, and I can take a look eventually. Probably won't happen today though, unfortunately. Just letting you know. Anyways, back to it. definitely the singer from those first songs.
Where my crown is a thousand cove until never loud. Let's look down off the presence of the gods. In a world of nothing but mirrors and smoke, they're walking the lights and slow, stranger truth. But we're uprising, we're awakening, we are change, the change to come. Thy kingdom come. The doom is set, the throne, thy will be done. As above, so below. Our adventures are about to go now from another sleep. The wolf distray. Turn up the rock trace of the enslaved. This is martial law. The rebellion has begun.
I really like the combination of instrumentality.
Thy kingdom come.
No,
The doom is set, the throne, thy will be done. As above, so below. Thy kingdom come. The doom is set, the throne, thy will be done. Life will conquer and reign beyond.
I'll like the last few seconds for you. All right, it's about to end. Yeah, my only problem with that is at times they tried to have Fabiane and the guy whose name is escaping me, like harmonize their singing, and he's just not much of a singer. He can growl for days, but like they try to harmonize in a singing way, and I don't think he ever manages to even get close to harmonizing. So it feels like he's off key when I hear that. I don't think they should try to have them harmonize because I don't think that's going to happen. Not to be mean to him. I just do not think it's going to happen. All right. Let's hear the other one. Or at least the after movie, whatever you want to call this.
Death walking, or the sealing of a
And they soar up high into the haven of the starless night, born by the wings of God. And fly away from the barricade as I cross the road to go turn into a storm. And I did not look back, nor did I run.
You know, seeing all of them up there really, like, makes me think about how in the US there's like 0 ways. Oh, the Pretty Wild dropped a new video. Man, they're coming out with new videos all the time. And somehow I didn't even see it until just now. But anyways, back to my thought. My thought was how like that many members in a band would get like 0 traction from big labels in the US. But here's Europe just out there with like 8 people in one band and 0 issues, apparently. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. I could see so many amazing things that would be possible without the rules that they sort of like enforce on themselves. Anyways, I think that's probably our look at Eluveitie. Yeah.